We're here on Neo Planet S, as we have spawning in the bottom left-hand position, representing Team My Insanity, currently one game down in this best-of-3 series, has to win the next two to advance to the finals. Can he do it? It is Dana. And his opponent, spawning in the top right position as the blue Terran player, representing Team Empire. A very, very scary logo there that looks like the skull and crossbones, well, minus the crossbones, I suppose, of a very, very flat-headed bloke, possibly that
so it's
of a
kind of
drone.
like, it looks like a skull then, is what you're trying to
Yes.
say.
Yes, is exactly what I'm trying to say. He is Cass. Alright, so the skull that looks like a skull. I'm glad we got that sorted out.
Spawning in the top right, we've got the green Terran player minus the yellow part of it. Just like describe everything in a slightly obscure way now for the rest of the game. That's what you've got to do. That's my challenge to you, Joseph.
He's building a depot which will allow him to gain supply. No, it's going to be a little bit too tough. But what he is building, though, is a barracks not on his half of the map. And I find that particularly interesting right now. We will be seeing just a little bit of some proxy reaperage coming out from our Terran player.
Now, this is always quite scary because Neo Planet S has roughly 30% of the main base exposed via a single cliff ledge, which means Reapers can jump up on there and start attacking Dana, sorry, has decided to go for...
Well, they could also jump up and attack Mini Razor. Totally true, totally legit.
But he
defended. They might do that in the final.
He defended with nothing but a couple of Zerglings. Yeah, exactly. A couple of Lings.
What have you got? I've got Storm, Colossi, and Cat Lings. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. That's how he rolls, man, and it works. That's why he's in the semi-final against Yun.
Start out, Life could do it. I'm just saying.
That's true. If Life can do it, so can Mini Razor.
As we always say, Life can do things with a Zergling that I could only hope to do with an Ultralisk. Bunker.
And speaking of things that Life throws your way, this drone is going to spot that bunker. And now we wait and see what Dana's going to be able to do in response. So Reaper's coming out now, so pulling a single drone isn't going to work anymore. Dana's going to have to pull a multitude of drones here. And he's actually moving some of those drones near to where the bunker is. Is the bunker going to complete? The STV getting a little bit low. The Reaper desperately trying to micro and killing off the drone. That was attacking the STV. Yes, the bunker goes up. And Cass has a little bit of a foothold inside the Zerg base here. Saving a drone really nicely there by going for the extractor. And now the Reaper is going to have to get into the bunker. And, he needs to be careful. Second Reaper coming out, and that is going to be enough to push Dana back.
Now, of course, this bunker is in a really awkward position. It means any reinforcements coming in can get completely split in half. Zerglings are coming up to try and get this round on the Reapers, but the Reapers are just like, oh no, this is not happening in my part of town, and just jetpack around. Like the little scallywags they are, into the bunker, and now Queen's even coming to help. But the Reaper's doing a nice amount of damage. The salvage is coming down. Cass is going to do an incredibly cost-effective play at the moment. He's only lost 25 resources to the 381 of Dana.
This is actually ridiculous right now. These two Reapers have been so unbelievably cost-effective from Cass. Dana, to his credit, is continuing to try and drone up here. Slight worker lead, 22 to 21 right now, but the number of Lings and drones that have been lost this game is just so frustrating. 4 and counting, and these two Reapers are still very much alive.
They're happily just chilling around, getting a good number of kills. I mean, one has got 9 kills, the other 5. Statistically, how many drones have actually been killed this game? 5. Yep. Reaper openings tend to only kill 0.6 drones when they move out. So
where did you pull that statistic from? I'm impressed now.
That's a Apollo special that he said in WCS, so I'm just believing he's right, because Apollo's always right.
Typically kill 0.6 drones.
Yep.
Oh, but to be fair, I bet
there are 2 of them.
That also includes games where a single Reaper is made not for the purpose of killing drones, but to be able to scout once, get away, and then do a second scout later on, which is probably more valuable than killing 1 or 2 drones outright and then not having the scouting information. Depending on who you ask. So I guess if you take all the games where the Reaper is solely scout into account as well, then yeah. But I bet that if you took a look at all these games where the Reapers are just out to kill drones and you make more than one of them, That statistic is going to be very, very inflated in favor of, please micro your Reaper. Okay, in favor of the Reapers killing more units. That wasn't what it was in favor of, don't worry.
In favor of please micro the Reapers, because of course that is always a good thing to do. Now, Cass, he's decided that his opening of Proxy Reaper wasn't quite irritating enough, so he's now going to Hellbat drops to follow it on. That is... the
man.
poor Reaper. Look
That's
at
actually pretty sad. Was that the
their
Reaper with
legs
Michael?
fall off, man. Their legs actually get dismembered when they die to a queen.
But that's okay, you don't need legs when you have a jetpack.
That's a true story, bro.
That's like the one bit of the Reaper I'm really not caring about losing right now.
He never
And,
even actually used them, they just kind of dangle there.
The other Reaper has 11 kills and he's walking into Queen's. I really want that Reaper to survive for the rest of the game. I feel like he deserves it.
He's going to. He's running away. He's going to go away, do a bit more combat drugs, be better again.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and shoot up.
That's all fine. Oh, look at this. The Hellbat drops are coming in. Gee.
Wait, but that Hellbat drop, guys, just to point that out there, even though we just had the GG, no extra workers, to my knowledge, were killed in that Hellbat drop. A whole bunch went down to reasonably low health, like orange and yellow, and then basically I think Dana got to a point where he was just sick of dealing with it, because I'm pretty sure no drones were actually killed